Okay guys, you won't believe this. I thought the whole world hated these people. I genuinely thought that they were the most detested people on earth. Anyway, I won't be in a hurry to judge because I might still be wrong. Okay, so today I'm going to share you a story of something that happened recently which had a very unexpected ending full of plot twists. It's the story of Yuval Raphael in Eurovision and her resistance through art. As you all know in the media, recently there have been protests and protests and protests all around the world. Protests with massive turnouts in many countries, which seem to show that the whole world were united against her and her people, Israel. Imagine that feeling of being treated differently just because of where you're from. Not because of who you are, what you've done, but because of where you are from. Because of your DNA, because of the blood that runs through your veins. That was the story of Yuval Raphael in the Middle East. And then her country decided to go for the Eurovision competition all the way in Europe. There was already a narrative that pushed the idea that Israelis are Europeans, and now they are in a European competition all the way from the Middle East, kind of proving that point, isn't it? But then one question people don't ask is this: why is Australia in the Eurovision Song Contest as well? But no one wants to ask that. No one wants to know that. Cutting the long story short, Yuval went all the way to Switzerland. You know, the Eurovision Song Contest is using United by Music as its permanent slogan. She decided to go, yeah, nothing political at all, or so she assumed. And then she was called upstage in Switzerland.
Here is Israel!
She went there all excited, so happy, full of hope and joy that yes, finally we're united through music. But then, protest and intimidation. Imagine a protest hosted because you are at a music contest. A music contest that's meant to bring people together from different walks of life, to unite us, to show our human side, to show the unity of humans, to show compassion, empathy, togetherness, understanding, but still being threatened, being intimidated. In her stay in Switzerland, she had to have bodyguards to protect her. But because of her strong spirit, her lion heart, her resilience, she decided to carry on with it. Now mind you, she was a Nova survivor. She had to lay down under dead bodies of her friends, people that she knew, so that she would survive.
שנשנות לי לרגל כבר, אני לא בשוק. אני חושבת שיצטרכו לקרות לי את זה. אבל למה הם לא באים? למה אף אחד לא בא?
The next time they come, I don't bend down. Like, I stay up, and obviously they're gonna shoot me and put a bullet in me, and that's it.
She went through that ordeal, through all that traumatic experience, only to come experience some more here. She continues the competition, gets to the final, thinking that yes, now she's made it to the final, meaning people now understand her message. Maybe people have accepted the hope and light that she sheds in her form of art. She was like, whew, finally, some peace and calm. The worst is over. Serenity. And then suddenly, boom. Kuti Gatwa withdraws as UK's Eurovision jury announcer BBC. Why? Eurovision fans convinced Kuti Gatwa pulled out of BBC role over Israel entry. Rumor says he departed 2 minutes after Israeli singer qualifies for the final. I mean, could that be a coincidence? At that point, Yuval realized that, okay, this runs deeper than she thought. But being the kind of person she is, the kind of resilient person, the kind of person that never gives up, the kind of person that pursues her goals, she decided to carry on with it because her nation depended on her. Her nation was right behind her, and she was determined to carry her nation forward, to change the narrative of how they've been portrayed. She went on to performance, performed brilliantly. She was singing, hoping for a new day to rise, and suddenly, boom, Eurovision. 3 pro-Palestine protesters detained after stage invasion attempt during Israel performance. Imagine at the height of that, at the height of a performance, on Europe's largest stage, a stage that is meant to unite the whole of the world. There, the hate was being shown. Whew. Imagine how she must have felt. Imagine the tension, the adrenaline. She was there singing for hope, but then she was looking. The message she was sending to the world, it's like it was falling on deaf ears. And she was just there thinking, oh my God, is there really hope? Should I even believe the words that I'm singing? She sang, her performance ended. She went back to sit with her crew. She was sat there just waiting, waiting for the results. At this point, she thought that after everything she has been through, it's like all hope has been lost. We checked the scoreboard of the jury. She had 12 points from the UK. Yay! Yay! She was excited that, okay, maybe she misunderstood. Maybe she was judging too quickly. Maybe people have some love in their hearts. Maybe there's a shred of humanity remaining in people. Maybe she can still have hope that the world has not written her and her country completely off. And then the jury votes ended. Israel 15th, 60 points. With all the heart and soul she poured in her performance, 60 points. And she was there. Well, we actually expected that. I mean, who expected Israel to do good anyway? Who? Be honest. Nobody. 60 points. Actually, 60 points, they were like mercy, compassion points. She was sat there with her crew, hopeful, hoping, but in her heart, she knew that, well, it's all over already. Why keep on hoping?
10 points.
Countries like Spain getting just 10 points extra.
2 points.
Countries like Denmark getting just 2 points. Countries like the UK getting 0 points. What hope has Israel got? In her heart, she already knew it was over. It was over. And that's it. Just sit down there in shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Sitting out there, wallowing in disgrace. It's all over. It's over. Done. Why did she even bother to go? Like, why waste your time and resources to even go? It's hopeless. Suddenly, the unexpected happened.
Now, Israel, the audience have awarded you 297 points. That means we have a new leader on the scoreboard.
What? What the? Wait. Did that just happen? Did that genuinely just happen? This is fiction. This is a thing of fiction. Unbelievable. How could that happen? How could that be? In the final public result, Israel had the most, 297 public votes. But how possible is that? These are the votes from all around the world. You're telling me people around the world with all the narrative, with all the hate, with all the resentment, with all the protests, with all the united against them that they are, the whole public, the whole world could vote for them. They could win the public votes. Now, something is not right somewhere. Something is not right. Which means someone is lying to us somewhere. And then it dawned on me. What is going on in that region is more political than we think. It is a political situation. And my advice to people is this. Do not let politics divide us. Do not let politics put hate deep in our hearts. With the complexity of politics around the world, and especially in the Middle East, if we let it get to us, if we let it make hate grow in our hearts. Now, hatred for whoever, hatred for anyone, be it hatred for Israel, be it hatred for Palestine, be it hatred for whoever. If the politics can succeed in planting that seed in our hearts and we allowing that seed to grow, then we have all lost completely. We need to look beyond these things. We need to look beyond the narratives that have been set before us. We need to look with our human eyes and realize at the end of the day, we all want to live. We all want to exist. We all want the right to lead peaceful lives. So my message to you is this: let humanity reign. Do not let hatred win. Because we the people, we are stronger than that. We are greater than that. Because a new day will rise.
Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shines in my way. You are me. Oh,